Hello, hello. How's it going? My name is Kyle Mesh. This is day 5 of creating a fire. As you can see, repping the Survivor shirt. Let's go. Let's get it. I'm excited to be here. Of course, every day is not as easy as some. I'm pretty tired, I'm not going to lie. Getting close to dinner time again, but can't give up. That is not in our nature. So, we are out here. We're going to give it our all. We're getting right to it. Also, the big fire kit. We're going to open this guy up and starting with another. Since it's day 5, we used our original 4 from our original pack, and now we are starting on day 5. Real quick, I just want to show you guys. Maybe. One moment. Come here, buddy. Okay, he's being shy. There he is. This is my cat, Barry. Barry Allen, named after the Flash. He's a big boy. I'm going to go let him inside real quick. Alright, back to it. Okay, let's get right down into business. And now I'm hoping to get a little better of a view. I realized after watching all my videos currently that the view has been a little skewed, and I know I'm not the best at making videos yet either, but with time I will get there. So anyway, let's get after it. Oh yeah, let me know in the comment section if you notice any difference with the mic compared to not the mic. I live right next to the highway. I never said I was rich. That's why I'm also trying to live out this dream. You make it on the Survivor, your life can change. Your family's life can change. I know it's only $1 million, but not only is Survivor an opportunity to be seen, but it is also $1 million, which, I mean, after taxes, sure, it might only be 600,000 or whatever, but still, it's quite a bit. And you want to know what true happiness is? True happiness is telling your mom and dad that you can help them retire, you can make their retirement more comfortable. Like, that's happiness right there. You can tell your friends and family that you can help them, provide for them. That's happiness. So that's what I want to do. That's why I want to get out of Survivor. I want to help the ones I love, my friends and family. I want to show them that if you grind as much as you can, then you can really inspire. You can really impact others, and you can really make a difference, even when you don't think that it will make a difference. I'm not sure if these videos will ever make a difference to anyone other than my own life, but if it did, that would be amazing. Just one person even, they got inspired and actually started a journey, started a change, continued on their journey even. That's all I need. So ideally, yeah, getting into Survivor 2, I mean, I see people who are on Survivor as very inspirational, so it's all of them are amazing people. They went to Harvard, the rocket scientists, they're the smartest or the strongest and whatever it is, they overcame a lot. They came from here from a different country, immigrated in. And, I mean, anyone who immigrates into the country and has to start anew, that is hard. Nothing is really harder than that. Learning a whole new culture. Alright, anyway, I got a ton of magnesium on there. As you can see, we're kind of dying down on some resources here. Which just means I'm going to have to go and get some more for tomorrow. If I want to make a fire tomorrow, I could always do a workout video, show you guys myself in the morning. I got a new light. Oh yeah, and now this. So, yesterday, I was struggling with a video, and I was getting frustrated. I was getting really frustrated. Not really frustrated, but it was hard. And I actually did not think yesterday that I was going to create a fire. I was like, well, my 30-minute time limit is going to be reached, and I'm going to be done. And I set that 30-minute time limit by myself, but anyway. But I persevered, and even through that, I made the fire on day 4. Not every day is going to be that easy. My worst fire making day during this practice is probably going to be what it's like on Survivor. So I got to be prepared for anything and everything. I got to be able to adapt to the situation, which is why more practice on the fire can help me adapt in different ways by making this fire. But anyway, so this rod, as you can see, yeah, I've chiseled almost all the blackness away. And the only thing that isn't black is connected right to the rope. So yeah, we're gonna see. I don't know if this silver part on the inside of it can actually create a spark. I was struggling a lot with it with it yesterday, but I did separate it now, so maybe I can get a little more oomph, if you know what I'm saying. All right, let's get back down into it. Let's get working. But I got a ton of magnesium in there this time. That thing is coated. Okay. Actually, I'm just going to change my position here. So yeah, but Survivor doesn't mean a lot of things to me, but I feel that whoever wins Survivor is like one of the most best, well-rounded human beings on the planet, and they can conquer anything. So any winner of Survivor, anyone in the top 3, I find as impressive as they come, impressive as any Olympian, because it's not luck. Trust me. Not only to get onto Survivor, but when you're there, none of it's luck. I mean, some of it's luck. I shouldn't say none of it's luck, but getting onto Survivor, I'd say that's not really lucky. At least, not what it seems like. There. Dang. Yep, you see? This is not getting it. Try. You know, there's a thing in therapy called joint protection techniques. You don't want to be bringing your thumb back like that. You don't want to be losing that. And it is hard to keep this joint protection on my thumb while I'm doing this. Showing my thumb joint is weak. And I found out that's why I get so tired. It's actually not my muscles, it's my joints. So if I hold the correct joint protection techniques, then it's actually not as tiring. Even if the thumb is straight. So yeah, I learned a lot from yesterday's video. After analyzing and self-evaluating, which is key. Oh, dang it. So close. See the little flame in there? I don't know if my hands are still getting in the way, but I'll try to move the camera better. Anyway, yeah, self-evaluation, self-reflection. That is a big key to life. And it'll be a big key for me to win Survivor. Every day, every moment, I need to be self-reflecting on what I've been doing. In Survivor, and even outside of Survivor. So I really self-evaluate myself on my social aspects, because that's what Survivor is a social game. And my job provides me a ton of social engagement, which is good. Oh, it's getting close. I was getting close. Hand is starting to get tired, but I've already Shake it out, shake it out. See right there, this joint. That's what I found as the first thing that gets tired. So, see, this is called the learning process. It's day 5 and I'm already learning things about myself. Learning that this joint, it wants to come back in like so. And I need to either A, keep it straight, or B, try and be able to bend it. You see? If I can keep that grip. Whew. Alright, little break time. Oh, dang. So yeah, this morning, I biked 8 miles, ran 3 after the bike, went weightlifting with my friend Kevin, and we did shoulders today, just shoulders, a bit of a quicker day there, and then we also ran 2 miles on the treadmills. I did a bit of a hill workout, a little bit of speed too. Then I got home, biked another 8. So, pretty successful day there. Oh. And I'm still getting after it. I'm just trying to stay consistent, you know. When training for an Ironman, I know it's a long training session. One of my best friends wants to do an Ironman next year, but I'd say distance-wise, we're pretty similar in distance, other than he can swim a lot farther than me. And he's a very good swimmer, so that helps him. But when you're hearing the distances and things I'm doing, I would say I'm not 1 year away from doing an Ironman. I said probably 2 at the minimum, but with 2 years of good training, and I think I could get there. But still, it's a lot, and you can't just expect it to happen quickly, or else everyone would do it, right? Barely anyone does an Ironman. I'm pretty sure the stats like 50,000 people a year. Let's try this side again. Come on. Can't give up. Whew, dang it. I lost my side of my ferro rod. You see, now, that's another thing I realized yesterday, is once I get fatigued, that fatigue hits quickly every single time I get going again. Little drink right there. Yeah, holy smokes. Oh, jeez. Yeah, by the time I'm done, either this joint is going to be super strong, and this whole area of my hand is going to be very strong, or this joint's going to friggin' break, because this is a lot on that joint. So I need to be careful with that. Trying to follow the joint protection techniques that I try and teach my patients too. So alright, here we go. Let me make sure I'm on the right side. Yep, here we are. Let's get this fire right here, right now. Remember how frustrated I got yesterday? It was upsetting, but it was like, that's what happens though, you know? That's why I wanted to do these videos later at night too. It's when I'm the most tired. Oh, here we go. No. Yes. Get caught up. There it is. Let's go. Anyway, what I was saying was, this is why I wanted to do these videos at night too. Because I've already done all my workouts for the day. I'm tired. I still haven't ate food. And we all know, when you get angry, or when you get hangry, you change. You know, everything about you changes. So that is why I wanted to do this, to test my resilience when I am hungry, to test my resilience when I'm struggling and I just want to be done for the day. Who doesn't just want to relax after 3 workouts, right? But no, I'm still here. I'm still getting after it. That's what it's about. It's about pushing through even when you're reaching higher and higher standards. That's why I believe Survivor is one of the hardest things in the world, because there are people just like me out here fighting to get on. And yet, how many people get on per season? 18 people. Yeah, it's crazy. But we've got a pretty good fire going here. There we go. A little bit better of a kind of torpedo, I guess. A little bit coming up. I don't know why I said torpedo, but it is coming up a little better. I'm going to even try adding a few big sticks. See what we can get with that. I want to see if these big sticks, because I was asking yesterday how to build a fire that's coming up. You see, I mean, this is actually getting kind of up there. Just want to make sure it's not getting too hot for the phone. No, it looks good. So yeah, anyway, I wonder real quick if I just threw this guy in there. That is a pretty high fire if you ask me. I mean, I know it doesn't look like a lot, but it is coming up. It's coming up a good amount. And I could keep building it if I chose. But I think this is honestly one of the best structures I got. I contained this one much better. And you know what? I'm continuing to learn. I'm continuing to learn about the fatigue in my hands and how to overcome. It's not a one-step process, and you can't just try and continue to strengthen. There's other methods too, and I'm learning. So, but honestly, yeah, I kept this. This was the best condensed too. So, anyway, want to watch me put it out this time? I always face it up, but here we go. 3, 2, 1. Smokey the Bear. Put out wildfires. Save lives. Anyway, well, it was fun. Again, I enjoyed this. Yeah, and this is what it's all about, the journey. Remember that. Because every single time I'm doing this, I am still having fun. I'm still enjoying myself, and it's good, you know? I'm learning. Still learning a lot about myself. I'm learning a lot of my capabilities. What is my potential? Because at the end of the day, you only get one life, so find out what your potential is. I'm serious. Go out, do something new. This is new for me, fire making, but it is a lot more fun than it actually seems. I talk about how hard it is and my hands getting tired, but I'm enjoying the ride, because when that fire comes up and it's I don't know, when it ignites, I mean, it's exciting and I enjoy it. So anyway, stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching, and as always, if you have some comments about techniques or something else you'd like to see, let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much, so, and maybe I'll get on for a morning run soon, maybe sometime this week, but maybe another fire tomorrow, because that was the 5th fire. Let's get a few more this week. Have a good one. Continue to stay strong.